We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the LA Chargers.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hernandez. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
And the Ravens first down.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Play action. It's Jackson. And incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. From left side, it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Report.
They'll send the tight end in motion. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in a practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Graham. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
And the Chargers.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Mike Green. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
At the 34-yard
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. Down the left sideline. He may go. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Amarian Hampton, 65 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown the last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
and they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 25. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Walker has it. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4. Jackson now. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. They had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Mike Green. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And, yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Graham. Over the middle, complete. That's Hampton. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They will run for it with Hampton. And he is not going anywhere. They'll stop him for no gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attempt. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Here we go on 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this goal.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Rock on 80. 18, rock.
Graham will throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. On the give, this is Hampton. 74 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hot 70, hot 70.
They go play action to Graham. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
A pickup of 10. That brings up 4th down.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Real quick, ready?
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, I'm back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Hands it off out of the gun. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Ravens are once again back in front.
His kick
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Chargers 10.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Play action. It's Graham. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Amari and Hampton with a 2nd touchdown here this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
17. Ravens.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Good work after the catch, gets them 15 and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. From the gun, they'll try to run it. But he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 7. And the Raven first down.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. With his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. For 21 yards away. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Chargers 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
On the jump.
Here's Graham to throw it. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Come on. Set. Like
Now Graham to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
ready, break. Here we go, set. Panthers 60, Panthers.
A final shot before break. Graham. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Ready,
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Panthers, let's go.
Graham going to set up to throw. Able to hit his target ram. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Graham. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Ojabo. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
They throw it out right complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They go play action now. Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Lamar changing the play. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A great play there. Taking it in. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Chargers, 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Looking to throw. Graham. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
45-yard line.
Pass is 50. Go. 18. Find it.
Back to throw. Graham. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Okay, ready?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Give here to Hampton. Runs through the contact. There he goes again. Touchdown, Hampton saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And that one falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
Ravens 28, Chargers 23.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on second down.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short.
And it brings up fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready? Track. Cowboy 80.
Now it's Graham. Setting up the screen for Sampson. Has some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 20.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 6.
From the gun, it's Graham. Maybe he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go. 70.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Mike Green able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Now, this is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Graham. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Jackson. Going deep for Walker. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a one-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The offense on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. He's kicked his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, middle.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
36. Chargers 29.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10.
A gain of 9.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 212 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
This one finds McConkey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Graham will throw. Got an open man. It's Pickens. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. From the gun on 3rd down, Graham. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. David Ajabo
a 4-yard loss.
Drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there. Hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Jackson now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of
Big hook up there.
yards.
Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 30 yards there.
First down.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
43, Chargers 32.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
They go play action with Graham. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready, break. Let's go.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Here's 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Rams pass intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over first and 10.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Play action. It's Jackson. And it is caught. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a solid run down inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.